Hey guys, what's up? TheFish here, back again with some more Prison Architect. Uh, yeah, things are looking pretty good. We had some miscalculations down here. Oh, let's get rid of that light. Seems to have got itself jammed in the wall there. We had some miscalculations, but otherwise things have been pretty good. So I think moving forward, we're gonna keep on expanding our first cell block here and taking in more prisoners until we hit more or less capacity. And with that in mind, I think what we're actually going to do, we're going to open up our prison to both minimum and maximum. We'll take an even split with this next intake here, just to keep the money flowing in for us. I wish we had some vision in here, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I suppose what we can do is we can start putting down some of these objects. Make sure our cells are all ready for when our prisoners arrive. Something just completed, but I can't see it right now. Oh. Okay, that's all of these guys. Now later on we could use the clone tool to speed this part of our prison designing and building stuff up. We can effectively copy and paste the rooms, but that, in my experience, has some weird weird issues with it. Like, it doesn't clone utilities, which I guess makes sense, but it also clones the lights. So what you end up with, because the workmen put down their lights automatically once the foundation completes. So you find you're having extra lights because you're copying ones and pasting them down next to other ones, and it's sort of exponential. Like, you'll make a new cell block with the copy paste, and then you'll copy that cell block and paste it into another foundation, because you can't copy foundations. You have to have the foundations down first. So you end up with cells that are just lights. There's barely room to move for the goddamn lights. Let's actually stagger these for no real reason. Then I think it'll look nice. And everybody knows that's an important part of designing prisons. It's probably not an efficient use of the small pipes, but I don't care. I do what I want. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. I keep doing that. Oh well. We'll have a little bit of a longer episode. Where are my cells? There we go. Things keep completing, and I don't know what they are. I don't like it. Let's get rid of some of these planning lines up here. We don't need them anymore. I have noticed I could fit some extra cells in where I have these like corridor things. I think we'll do that. There's no reason not to. It's just wasted space otherwise. Let's just start putting down all these walls as well. Oh, no, not those. Our new inmates are gonna arrive very soon. We have space for them, so we're not pressed for time or anything. A lot of bell sounds. I don't know what they're belling about. Is that a thing? Belling? Sounds like it isn't. But my grasp of the English language is far from perfect, which is amusing considering I'm a native English speaker. But oh well. Our prisoners are due very soon. Oh, I know what's been beeping. Our research. Yeah, that's not our research. Let's take a look. Okay, we could start getting some finance stuff. Let's do that. We're not going to get tax relief. Well, we might as well. We have tons of money. Let's do that. Let's get all of this stuff. Just queue it all up. I don't even care. I don't even know what order we're getting those in. But they will happen eventually. So our new inmates... What are you trying to smuggle in there? I missed it. Wow, these guys are trying to smuggle a lot of things in. Well done. Your first arrival at our prison. You're going into solitary confinement. Not too smart. What's all the stress for? Do we have our needs yet? No. Oh, can we hire these guys? We can get the lawyer to start. Let's get a couple of janitors. Get 4 of those guys. A couple of gardeners. And we'll get 2 more guards. And we'll continue waiting for things to happen. I'm not too sure why these people are so pissed off. Maybe they were stuck in the cell block. They want their free time. I don't know. But let's continue building these walls. I'm okay with keeping our intake turned on for right now. We're gonna keep having these cells completing, so there's really no need for us to close the prison. We're gonna need the inmates eventually anyway, right? Let's get all these beds in. How do we do these ones? Right. Gotta keep it the same, otherwise people will freak out, me included. I know this is tedious. And there are ways around it, but I'm not sure we're gonna use them just because they inherently come with problems as well. Might just be better to deal with the tedium. I'm glad you can't click on the walls and they'd like demolish the wall and put these things in. Because I'm not a very good clicker. I misclick all of the time. Like that. Perfect timing. I noticed we missed a cell up here. So let's do that. We won't put the gates on, or the doors, just yet. We'll wait for everything else to get put in there, so our guards don't have to worry too much about opening doors and shit. Let's make sure we have a guard in that cell block at all times. We'll have somebody out here at all times. Someone in the canteen at all times. I think that'll work for right now. We're gonna want some more down there, but that'll be okay. We could also finish up these rooms, get some of our need rooms placed down. Do we have... No, we don't have prison labor yet. We'll be getting that real soon, though. Oh, we can get some more grants. Let's take a look at what we got over here. Acclimatization. Okay, we want that. Let's do that next. Prison labor is about to complete. We don't want small cells. Legal prep? Nah. Death row and permanent punishments we might want later, but for right now we're not going to worry about those. Nobody else we can hire. We're still waiting on our psychologist. And then we'll worry about expanding over here to the left, I think. What else can we do in the meantime? Did you guys get all this stuff put in? Nearly. What we can do is speed up some time. That works. Let some of these designations and whatnot get completed. I think our kitchen is still going to more than be able to cope with the number of inmates, but I will throw in a couple more guys. I think our prison labor just completed. Maybe not. Something did, but it doesn't look like it was prison labor. But let's queue up some walls down here. We'll get these things installed. So this is going to be our classroom, our chapel, and our workshop. Now later on, these will be probably specifically for minimum security. And moving forward, we'll have dedicated ones for all of our different classifications of prisoner. Do we have prison labor? No. Okay. Is this the right screen? Right? I'm not. Maybe I'm being dumb. Oh. No? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was being dumb. It was in a different place to what I remember. Let's get our cleaning cupboard and our laundry set up here as well. Cleaning cupboard. Laundry. Laundry is going to need some stuff. Need some laundry machines. Let's get 4 of those for right now. Get some ironing boards. There's probably some perfect amount of stuff that we need, but we'll just throw in a handful. We'll see how it functions. If it can't keep up with demand, then we'll throw in some more. We're gonna want to start getting some security cameras installed pretty soon. But for that, we need a whole new building. We'll need our security room. Let's install some pipes and things. Let's put one down in there preemptively because we know we're gonna turn that into a cell. A lot of stuff going on. Oh. I think this will be our cell block basically done. Any further expansion will have to be done outside this cell block with new cell blocks, of course. Let's make sure we get all the toilets installed up here. And beds. And doors. Then we'll designate them all as cells, and we will be golden. I want to make sure I don't misclick with these because these will demolish walls. I think that's everything. If not, we can see which ones flash it as. We just completed our cell block grant. That's great. I think we're going to go for education next, because we are about to put down our classroom, so that makes sense. Oh, and we need to assign dudes up here. That's right. Let's just max it out. I don't know if there's a quicker way to do that, but they will need power. That should work out. Oh, I guess they work on the other side of these. Let's dismantle all of them. We'll shuffle them around a little bit, try and maximize our use of space. Allow me to get that for you guys. I just canceled something. God damn it. A pipe. Have to let the guard open the door, I guess. Can get rid of all of our planning marks. And think about what we're going to build next. Now we could sit tight and let some of this stuff kick in before we worry about further expansion. The hell is that noise? Like somebody frying a fucking egg in here. Interesting. I don't know what that was about. Alright, our classrooms. Objects. Well, we could put down the rooms first. Let's do that. That way it makes it easier to find the things that we need to build. Class. Oh, okay. It's locked. That's fine. Chapel. We'll do that first. So in our chapel we need an altar, which is bigger than I planned for. Which is going to be really annoying. It's going to have to be off-center. We have our pews. And we're also going to need some prayer mats. That'll be okay. I hate that the altar is off-center, but we're going to have to deal with it. We have a new batch of inmates arriving in about 2 hours. Which is very nice. Be a nice injection of cash. I don't know if I've spoken about it, how things are different in this version. In previous versions, you got more money in upkeep for higher class of prisoners, where now you get more initial money for the higher class of prisoners, but the upkeep for all of your inmates is the same. So I can't remember why they changed that, but it works. I think it's to discourage people from, just having maximum security prisoners only. Make bigger, more interesting prisons. Our inmates are on the way, so I will preemptively buy some more guards. Oh, we can get our psychologist as well. Go up to 10 guards. That'll be more than enough for right now. Our chapel is done. We need some research. Education. Where is that? I'm not seeing education. Oh, because we're researching it. I was looking for one that... Nah, forget it. Forget it. Move on. Got a lot of stuff completing. Yeah, we're about to get education. Hopefully we have the 20 school desks we need in this classroom. It's gonna suck if we don't. We do have prison labor, so we could set up a workshop over here. Alright, we have that? Workshop? Yep. And we'll need some saws. Some presses. A couple of carpentry benches. And a couple of tables. It's going to be very cramped in there, but hopefully they don't freak out too much. sure all that gets power. And we're probably going to want to guard in there full time for right now. Pretty soon we will set up our guard orders to only be where they're needed at the appropriate times of the day. So for instance, we'll have guards in the canteen at lunchtime, in the workshop at work time, and things of that nature. I think that'll work out pretty good. Okay, we have education, so let's throw down our classroom. And associated objects. He doesn't need a chair, but we'll give him one. Oh, these are not the size I thought they were. But that's okay. We'll just throw them in like this. There's kind of a gap built into the model, or the sprite. I guess that'll be okay. So I suppose we should be setting up some education programs and stuff. So let's do that. How do we do that again? Programs. We'll have a workshop safety induction. We'll have some kitchen safety and hygiene, carpentry apprenticeship, foundation education, general education, behavioral therapy, drug addiction. We don't actually have a room for that yet, so we'll turn that off. We'll have alcoholics group therapy. We'll have spiritual guidance. We'll reschedule our programs. They don't have any time slots. Is that because we don't have work? Oops. Yeah, we don't have any work time. So let's make sure we put some of those in. So we'll have people. Whoops. Whoops. God damn it. Let's keep everybody on the same thing for right now. We'll have our dudes take a shower at 7 a.m. Then we'll have 3-hour work slot. No, you know what? Let's do a couple hours of free time first. Then a 3-hour work slot. That way they can help make food. And after they have eaten, we will have a couple hours a yard. Yeah, that looks okay. Another 3-hour work slot. Put a couple hours of free time in there. We'll have 1 hour of free time, 2 hours a yard. Or 1 hour yard, 2 hours of free time. I am so indecisive today, guys. I'm sorry. Then they will eat their evening meal about 9 p.m. That looks okay for right now. We'll rejigger things if we have to. And we will reschedule programs. That all looks like it'll work out okay for right now. Perfect. Yeah. Get in there. So it's free time right now. Where are our people? Mostly in their cells. I'm going to search you because you looked suspiciously like you were just getting a delivery of drugs over the wall. And that is not something I am okay with. Okay, you gonna search him? Good. What you got? You're not searching him? So who is searching this guy? Somebody has to search him. Alright. What you got? The suspense is killing me here. Booze. Yeah. Thought you could be sneaky, didn't you? Now, there are going to be a lot of contraband coming in over our wall right now. So I think next thing we should do is extend our fence. We will preemptively extend our fence all the way. How big is this? 5. So we'll go 5 from the outside wall as well. Is that counting that bit? Yeah. So counting that part, I want to go 5 like that. And we'll just surround our entire prison with a big old wall. Now, at some point, we are going to replace this wall with a real perimeter wall. Well, the type that they have a real hard time tunneling under. But not for right now. I'm not too worried about escape attempts. We are only really holding minimum and normal security. Is there anything we know about people? Oh, we do have an ex-law enforcer. We're going to need to get our protective custody set up real quick, aren't we? God damn it. In the meantime, I need to select you. You're our protective custody guy, yeah? Our law enforcer, yeah. Good. So we're going to set you to protective custody. We don't yet have a place for you, but what we are going to do, we're going to give you your own special regime, where we're going to keep you pretty much in lockup. We'll keep you in lockup most of the day. We're going to try and stop you from colliding with any of the inmates here. So while they're on free time, you can go for your shower. Let's actually space it out a little bit. Go for your shower there. Then back to lockup. Then you can have your eat time. Actually, let's space it out a little bit. You can have your eat time while they're on their free time. You're only going to get one meal a day for right now, I'm afraid, guy. Because we just can't keep you safe otherwise. Now he's going to be freaking out. He's not going to be getting any of his needs met. But we need to keep him away from people. He is potentially going to get murdered if we don't. We all saw what happened in our previous prison. Every time we got an ex-law enforcer, they were dead before we even knew they were in danger. I'm not going to have that happen again. There are lose conditions. Let's not forget that. And I don't want to lose this early. It's going to take him a long time to build that wall. But I think the next cell block we're going to build is going to have to be our protective custody wing. We could maybe double up a little bit. We'll make our normal security their assorted rooms that they might need, and we can also have a small protective custody area. Ideally, we want to keep our protective custody away from our general population altogether. So it might be a good idea to try and plan out a cell block that would have a kitchen and a canteen and things all self-contained. Yeah, we'll look at that pretty soon. As far as our other cell blocks, we are going to want a maximum security cell block, and of course supermax, and eventually death row as well. I don't know exactly what we need for death row apart from research and such, but I guess we'll see. Let's queue up some more research. Make sure we're always researching. We're running out of money really quickly. I think I've been mismanaging our finances significantly. Do we need to put our inner wall up yet? I don't think so.